What's up, my jazzy gamers? How are we all doing? I have been playing a lot of crazy red versus blue recently, and I just had this idea to just make this video because I see a lot of different types of players with a lot of different types of shotguns. And I look back at the shotguns in Fortnite, and I get so nostalgic, and I also get extremely pissed off at remembering some of them. So, in this video, I'm gonna tell you what your favorite shotgun in Fortnite says about you. And by the way, if I missed any, blame the Fortnite wiki, because I just went there to see all the shotguns, so wahoo, let's get started. You miss this thing with all your heart. You only use this weapon in Chapter 1, and you just love it so much. But that's because you just miss when this thing used to double pump and when it used to one-shot at green rarities, so you're kinda sweaty. You're either the sweatiest person on the planet and think that using this gun will help you get better, or you're actually really good at using it and you can just destroy. You were really casual and you just missed this gun just because of the way it sounds and how it felt back in Chapter 1. And now you only want to use auto shotguns. You are a slut for this thing. Like, you really love this gun. Whenever it shows up, you just instantly cream your pants and only use it. You feel like you never truly appreciated it when it first came out, and when they changed it, you were absolutely devastated. You'll never forget the fun memories that you had with this gun. You are either a god and can hit your shots extremely accurately, or you're a bitch who just barrel stuffs opponents with it. You can't stand builds. You absolutely hate it when people try to box, and you just hate the idea of people building. And you also have way too much gold. You miss the days when you could just clutch entire squads with this weapon, and whenever you think about it, you just hate all other shotguns. This is truly the shotgun you love so much, but you mainly just miss the memories that came along with it. You would try and get this gun every single game because you love the mobility of it. Or you're just an absolute meme lord and got 5 of them like me. You just love the fly. You swear up and down that this is the best and most fun shotgun in all of Fortnite. When new shotguns release, you just always think about how they would stack up to the combat shotgun. And you probably have PTSD from this thing's release and abused the hell out of it because of that. You agree that this thing was very shitty, but that never stopped you from truly having fun with it. You also really enjoyed Season X, and you miss this thing's former shitty glory. You're evil. You're worse than Satan himself. This thing has become the biggest crutch that you can't possibly even think about using your brain from now on, because your brain turned to mush after using this absolutely no skill requiring, broken, season ruining, monstrous display of horrible game balancing piece of shit!
The most skillless, talentless fucking gun on the planet. You aim in the general direction. I got him! I did it! Holy shit!
I would like to apologize for my outburst there. I have some pent-up feelings about the drum shotgun, and there was a reason I couldn't get to level 200 in Chapter 4, Season 3. That was the reason, so let's move on. You're willing to defend this thing with your life. You swear that it could match up to the other shotguns and the former glory of the old pump. You also don't let the haters bother you. You really want to stick to this gun because you think that it is truly great. And I mean, you're not wrong, but the delusion is kind of setting in, we can tell. You're probably a sweat who abused this thing because this thing was actually kind of good. You just ruined the fun of it because you abused it. You are really into gimmicks and you want to see the world burn. You're also kind of not that bright because, come on, you know you lit yourself on fire with it a lot. You really didn't like this thing at first. Like, you would stay away from it like the plague. But when you had to use it, you actually started to really love it. And now it's one of the guns that you just can't live without, and it's your go-to. You also started using auto shotguns just a little more. Nobody loves this shotgun. Nobody. Literally nobody likes this shotgun. If you do, why? Why do you like it? It's boring. You don't exist. Stop lying to yourself, man. Stop lying. You don't like this gun. You're not really Satan. You're more like Hitler. Because this thing is absolutely outburst worthy. But I already used my outburst, so I'm just going to say that you don't enjoy fun whatsoever. You're pretty new to the game, so this is essentially your tactical shotgun. You really loved using it, and you can't stand pumps and everything about the tactical shotgun people, but you're way more normal, and you're probably actually a normal person, to be honest. It's just not the same, you tell yourself. You try to use this thing to fill the OG pump void in your heart, but it didn't really work. This is truly your bread and butter. Literally one shot, so your skill has to be on point, and it always is. You love hitting your shots and you hate missing them, but the risk and reward is just perfect for you. But to be honest, you can't really commit to a shotgun after this one. This kind of ruined you forever. You are just very weird, and the way you play is just very weird. You can't go toe-to-toe with sweats, but you also don't fit in casually. So, what the hell are you? You really, really want this thing to be viable. And you also really like to reload and change the way you play. I don't know, man. You guys are just... I'm sorry. You are in the minority, man. You really enjoyed the Chrome season, and you just loved the crosshair on this gun, and the fact that you can upgrade it. You thought it was really fun. But you're just a different face in the crowd, man. You'll never fit into anything. You really, really like to eat stale bread, and you probably meat ride the hell out of this gun. But to be honest, you probably mixed it up with the striker pump, so there's no point. You are extremely consistent. You either are consistently good or consistently bad. You're pretty annoying, but not so annoying that you're an absolute bitch to the game. You are respectable, but you should probably move on. You're an actual bitch, but you accept it, because hey, you're having fun, and that's alright. You probably walk around kicking animals and slapping your parents because you just love to abuse things. But we have to respect you because you chose this one over the other pumps. You either really like the design of this gun and how it shoots, or you desperately want to be different. You're an absolute slut for Fortnite, and you probably really enjoyed the new heavy shotgun as well, you barrel-stuffing piece of shit. But you also probably really like to have fun and really like Halloween, so you're respectable. You sweat way too hard about which attachments are really good on this gun, and you hate the idea of putting a sight on it. You can also never do consistent damage. You either completely whiff your shots and do 12 damage, or you destroy with one pump. There's no in between. You can't consciously do one over the other. You just love to shut your brain off and get kills that you didn't even deserve. You also cried like a baby when it finally got nerfed, and you just couldn't handle it anymore, but you still use it because you just remember all those horrific 10 kill games you get with this thing just for turning your brain off. You're not as evil as the people who like the drum shotguns, but you're starting to get there. And trust me, it's not too late to turn back. You really hate the hammer point, and you really hate the frenzy auto, so whenever this gun shows up, you instantly cream your pants. You're also bordering on the line between casual and sweat, so there's no telling what you truly are. And that wraps up this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, if you want to see more like ARs, SMGs, normal items, let me know in the comments, and also let me know if you agree with the stereotypes, because, to be honest, I'm kind of just goofing around, so a lot of them are definitely not true. But yeah, in the comments, also, tell me what your favorite shotgun is, and tell me if the stereotype is true or not. And if you're wondering what stereotype I fall in, it's the Maven Auto. But yeah, stay jazzy, my gamers.